Welcome to the brilliant Babble film. We'll be looking at that exciting stage when your baby's approaching their first words.
Tune in.
So let's start at the beginning. You need to make sure you're tuned into your baby's own individual way of communicating with you.
Bonding.
Now your baby's growing and developing, you'll have had a chance to start to get to know each other. In your baby's first year of life, the single most important building block is a strong bond with you. It's what all other learning and development builds upon.
Touch. Keep strengthening your bond by sharing lots of touch through cuddles, massage and tickling games. A hormone called oxytocin, or the cuddle chemical as it's also known, is responsible for making humans feel bonded to each other, and this is produced in both mums and dads when cuddling and playing. Eye contact.
Being face to face and having eye contact helps your baby tune into your speech because they can hear you well and see your lip movements. They can also learn about your different facial expressions. This helps with their development of understanding and expressing emotions.
Think about the times in the day when you can be face to face. It's likely that your baby's now moved on from a carry-cot style pram to being in a seated position in a stroller or buggy. Pusher-facing buggies are an excellent idea, so you can be face to face with your baby and chat or sing to them as you walk. Interesting research by Dundee University has shown the importance and benefits of using pusher-facing prams and buggies. The study found that not only were babies less stressed when facing the adult was also much more likely to communicate with the baby. Press pause.
This idea is really fundamental to unlocking your child's talking talents.
Your baby will be exploring objects and toys in any way they can, mouthing, grasping and banging objects. This is called exploratory play. You need to tune into this play and become a play partner. Don't dive in and take over the play. Instead, press pause and watch. Wait for your child to invite you into their play. This will probably be a very subtle cue. Maybe they'll make eye contact or reach out towards you. This is their way of inviting you in. Try copying your baby's play actions. They'll love this and they'll feel valued and secure. Speak up.
Now you're tuned into your baby, they're ready to hear lots of new words from you, so speak up.
See it, say it.
Adults naturally adopt a style of talking which is suited to getting and holding the baby's attention. This is known as motherese or parentese.
You've probably been doing this since they were born without even realising, so keep up the good work.
It has a higher pitch than our usual style, with an exaggerating rising and falling sing-song pattern and elongated vowels.
Would you like some baked beans for your lunch?
Talk in your first language.
Talk to your baby in the language you feel most comfortable with.
It's a well-established fact now that bilingual children go on to achieve well academically and in the workplace. Babies need to learn their first words in their home language. This helps them when they're learning to read, write and talk later on. You don't need to worry about your child learning English. Once they hear this at nursery, they'll start to pick it up. Labelling.
Now your baby is reaching for things and starting to point. Label anything they show an interest in. Children learn through repetition and they have to hear and experience a word lots of times before they can use it. So, your job is to become like a parrot. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Banana please, mummy. Banana, yum, yum. There you go. Nice. Yum, yum, banana.
Reduce background noise. Babies find it difficult to focus their attention and are easily distracted by background noise. You can help them by having times in the day when the TV and radio are switched off so they can tune into your talk. Gesture.
Using gesture is a natural part of language development, and babies use gesture before they start using words, like raising their arms when they want to be picked up.
Use gesture yourself to make your language as visual as possible. Your baby will understand more if they can see as well as hear what you're saying. If you think about it, you're probably using a lot of natural gesture without realising, like pointing or waving. Baby signing classes have become really popular, and they're a useful way of learning some basic signs, which will support your baby's language development. The easiest way of using gestures is with action rhymes. You might find your baby can start to join in with songs even before their first word by using actions to go with the songs. This is really empowering for your baby and boosts their confidence. Taking turns.
It's all about balance. Try to match the number of turns with your baby. Neither one of you should be dominating the interaction. Match your length of turns too. At this stage, a single word or roll of the ball will count as one of your turns, because this is the level your baby's communicating at.
Have a go. Yeah, bang it.
Choices.
The ability to make choices is not just important for communication, it's also an ideal opportunity for encouraging those first words. Whenever you can, try to offer your child choices rather than preempting what you think they want and need. Robin, do you want a banana or an orange?
Remember to wait for your baby to respond. Try counting to 10 in your head. Eventually, your child will start to copy the word, and as they get older, they'll be able to make the choice by using the word rather than just pointing. Imitation.
What? Yeah.
Imitating the sounds of your baby's babbling is really helpful. They get to hear back the sounds they're making, which helps with later talking and listening. And it means you're communicating just at their level. Try imitating your baby's gestures and play actions too. This way, you're following their lead, and this is a real confidence boost.
Brush, eating the brush.
Dummies.
Dummies are helpful for soothing young infants, but prolonged dummy use can really affect a child's talking skills and teeth development. It's best to get rid of the dummy altogether by the time your baby is 1 year old. For more detailed help and advice on giving up the dummy, watch our dummy film.
Try out.
Now you're being a responsive play partner with your baby, let's take a look at some specific activities you can try together.
Songs for today, words for life.
Now your baby's sitting more independently, this brings wonderful new opportunities for lap games and songs. Do you remember being sat on your parents' lap and having tickles and songs? Row, row, row your boat gently down.
Sing songs where you're facing each other. Some favourites for this are Row Row Your Boat, Under the Water and Round the Garden, to name but a few.
Catching Robin for my tea. Hello.
Children learn language through repetition, and this is why nursery rhymes are like the perfect recipe for creating a talkative child. Each time you sing them, the words are the same and the rhyme is predictable. This familiar structure gives your baby plenty of predictable opportunities to join in. You can encourage this by leaving pauses for them to join in, either with gestures or words. The actions your baby uses will soon become words as they grow and develop.
Oh, don't forget to scream. Yeah, that's so cute.
Love books, love learning.
A lifelong love of books is a springboard for your child to succeed in communicating. Research by the National Literacy Trust has shown that early book ownership, frequency of library trips and amount of parental reading in the home is strongly linked to later language and reading and writing achievement.
Your baby needs time and space to explore books in their own way. They'll probably want to hold the books, mouth them, chew them or bash them around. Interactive books like Lift the Flap or fabric and texture books or books with noises and board books are all fantastic for this stage. They won't yet understand about reading a book from front to back or left to right. This will come eventually, so let them try to turn pages themselves. You can show them how to treat books properly as they get older. When you're sharing a book, you don't necessarily have to worry about reading the story or words. You can just talk about the pictures you see using short sentences.
That's a noisy cockle.
Label anything your baby points to. Use lots of fun words like animal noises and sound effects where possible. This will really hold their attention. It's a good idea to read the same books over and over again, so your child hears the same words repeated lots of times, and they can start to pick up these words and join in. Making the most of TV.
As your baby starts to sit up independently, they may be taking more notice of the TV. In a recent review of the research, the National Literacy Trust found that so far there's no evidence to show any educational benefit for under 2s watching TV. Benefits only start to kick in for 2 to 5 year olds. Children who watch lots of TV tend to score low on tests of their talking skills. Babies at this stage would much prefer to play and chat with you than watch a screen. Start as you mean to go on and limit the amount of time the TV's on.
Think of watching TV as sharing a book. Always choose a programme suitable for your child's age and watch it with them, making comments about what you both can see. Switch off the telly and repeat any songs you heard together. This will turn the TV into a language learning experience. Listening activity. Turn off all background noise and carry your baby to different parts of the house or garden.
I can hear a car.
Listen for noises around you. When you hear something like a car going by or a bird singing, tell your baby what they can hear.
Can you hear the birdies? Tweet, tweet. Can you hear them?
Understanding language activity. Look in the mirror together and talk about the parts of your face. Ask your child to touch, kiss or tickle different parts like the nose, mouth or eyes. You'll need to show your baby this lots of times, but they'll soon start to be able to point to the parts themselves. Talking activity. Make a treasure basket for your child. Fill a basket or box with everyday objects made from a variety of natural textures like metal, wood, paper or fabric. Make sure you don't use anything that could be a choking hazard and never leave your baby alone with the items. Sit face to face and let them explore the objects in their own way. Label each one as they pick them up and talk about what they look, feel, smell or sound like. Copy your child's actions.
So, now you've seen some ideas about moving your baby from babbling to being ready to try their first words. Enjoy this exciting time in your baby's development. Once your child's starting to say single words, watch our Wise Words film.